Are NFTs a scam? That is probably one of the most common questions that I get asked.
You are listening to NFT Talk Show, where we put the T in NFT. I am your host, Tony Payne, and if you have ever wanted to know anything and everything, including all the juicy deets about NFTs, you are in the right place. So buckle up, get ready, and let's go.
But before I answer that question, let's first of all define what an NFT is. NFT stands for non-fungible token, right? And a non-fungible token is a digital identifier that is recorded using blockchain technology. Keyword here, technology. So when people ask, are NFTs a scam? My answer is, how? Before we get into it, you are listening to the NFT Talk Show podcast. I am your host, Tony Payne, and this episode is powered by the Champagner Social Club. If you know me, you know the Champagner Social Club. Let me ask you a question. Can emails be used for scams? Absolutely yes. But does that make the technology behind the email a scam? You're thinking probably not, right? So because emails can be used for scams does not necessarily make emails a scam. And the same goes for NFTs because the technology non-fungible token can be used for scams does not necessarily mean the NFTs are a scam. So we have to start thinking about it in terms of this is a tech. And of course, because it's a tech, and because it's new, there are going to be bad actors that figure out a way to use the tech to do bad things. And that is just what it is. And blaming that on NFTs, such a bad idea. Currently, because there have been a lot of bad actors that did discover the non-fungible token. And again, anything financial does attract bad actors. Same thing with owning a bank account. Are bank accounts a scam? Some people are probably gonna say yes. But if we're being for real, we don't look at your bank account in terms of it being a scam. But guess what? Scammers can actually hack into your bank account and use your bank account or your card information or things like that to do different things. It does not make the technology behind owning a bank account a scam. And you see where I'm going with this here? I hope you are. All right. So that is another example. And we, again, like I said, we need to start thinking in terms of this thing. NFT is just the technology that is being used to create different things. And some of those different things could be community tokens, art, and even membership, right? Loyalty clubs. Exactly. All right, so let's counter some of the things that I have read about NFTs on the World Wide Web that are not true. So one person said, and I paraphrase, not exactly quote, breathe, Tony, that if you think NFTs is a viable business, then you're fooling yourself. Again, we do not think NFT is a viable business. We think NFT is a non fungible token. It's a technology used as a tool for that viable business. You see how that works? Yes. Oh my goodness. I wanted to create a loyalty program. Let me use a non fungible token to do it. Oh my goodness. I am an artist. I want to create beautiful art and put it on the blockchain so somebody can upload it onto their screen. Let me use the non fungible token technology to do it. Another thing that I have read on the World Wide Web that are not true. This one's actually my personal favorite. NFTs are Ponzi. Uh, Free Tony. Well, no. So again, like I said, this technology has been used by good players and bad players. But unfortunately, bad news travels faster than good news. And a lot of times when you hear about the tech outside of the NFT space, what you end up hearing about are the bad things that have happened. And if you're not really deep into the NFT community and seeing what is being built out using this technology, you're going to miss all those things because bad news obviously travels faster than good news. So no, NFTs are not a Ponzi unless you get mixed up with the wrong people using the technology for a Ponzi. So now that I have used the word technology like 150 times in a minute, I'm sure you're tired of hear me say technology, and I'm sure you now understand that the word NFT, when you think or when you hear the word NFT, now you know that this word NFT simply means a blockchain technology that is being used for different things. So I would like to highlight some of the different things that NFTs are being used for. In my opinion, the best use cases for NFTs at the moment are two things. Art is number one, of course. I'm a little biased. And number two, I think it's ticketing. We have seen things like Coachella ticketing, where you could get your Coachella passes as NFTs, right? And we have seen some, really big artists mint their work as NFTs, right? So you're probably thinking to yourself, why would anybody buy art on the blockchain? Isn't it just a JPEG? Well, the answer is no. It is digital art and they are digital art collectibles. So it's just like saying, why would anybody collect Pokemon cards? Or why would anybody buy a Birkin? Or why would anybody buy super expensive skins on Fortnite? It is simply a matter of preference. If you choose to buy art on the blockchain, it is simply a matter of preference. And if you choose to support whatever artist that you appreciate on the blockchain, same way you would support, maybe your favorite YouTube influencers by buying their merchandise, it is still, again, a matter of preference. So there is absolutely nothing scammy about that. It's just, now there's this new technology that allows you to do it in a different way. And that is exactly what it is. It's just a different way of doing things. Did I say technology again? Yes, I did. All right. So, but Tony, no, I still don't understand what's going on. Why would I just want to buy art on the blockchain? I want to see, feel, touch my art. Well, guess what? You could do that. There are some artists on in Web3 that mint work on the blockchain that will allow you to trade whatever art you get for a physical piece. Now, here's the difference. People say, "Oh, well, NFTs are bought with crypto. Aren't cryptos a Ponzi?" NFTs, yes, primarily are bought with crypto, but NFTs can also be bought depending on the marketplace using fiat. And if you don't know what fiat is like your digital currency of the country you're in, like the dollar or the yen or the pound or the euro or whatever currency you're going to give me if I ask. All right, Tony, that is all fine and good and all, but I still think crypto is a scam. It's a Ponzi. Okay, calm down. Nobody ever said crypto was not volatile. But the thing is, when you trade crypto, you know what you're getting into. The value of crypto can go up and can go down really quickly and at a really high or low rate, right? And it's just the same as you have your fiat. The value of the dollar does go up and down. We just don't notice because, we just don't notice, but it does. Like compared to other currencies, sometimes maybe a dollar is $1 to £1, and then tomorrow will be, well, maybe not tomorrow, in a couple of months, it might be $1 to £2, right? That tells you that something happened there. And the same goes with crypto or goes for crypto. But Tony, I didn't know what I was getting into. Somebody said if I bought crypto, I'm going to be super rich super quickly. Now, whose fault is that? Right? Is that NFT's fault that you wanted to get super rich super quickly? There's this saying, if it's too good to be true, most likely it is, and you just have to be super careful. Yeah, there's some people that have gotten lucky and made a ton of money using the technology NFTs to do whatever it is that they were doing. Yes, but it's not like it's like an everyday, oh my God, if you just do this, you're going to be super rich right away. If somebody is telling you that, they're more than likely not being super honest with you, because it's not always that way for everybody. If anything, some people have lost money from not being careful and from listening to people that they shouldn't have been listening to. Now that I have said super as many times as I have said the word technology, now let's talk about future use cases of NFTs. Again, like I said, the technology NFT, in my own opinion, is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. It might be in your best interest to start digging deeper and just being more inquisitive, not listening to all the bad things, right? But being more inquisitive about what exactly can this technology do for you, right? And not just, seeing the glass half empty, try to see the glass half full, right? And asking yourself, okay, Tony said NFTs is a technology. I said technology again. Yes, I did. Is a technology. What can I research about this technology and how can it be useful to me? And what can I build with this technology? That's where I want your mind to be at right now. So, what do I think are some future use cases for non fungible tokens, aka NFTs? We're already seeing it. Big brands like Starbucks, for instance, have come in to use NFTs for their loyalty program. There is something they introduced recently called the Odyssey, and it will be used for their loyalty program. Now, the funny thing is, most people won't even know that they're interacting with an NFT. And that is why I say, a lot of people just freak out over what other people are saying and a lot of the misinformation out there, and they don't understand what this thing is and they just freak out for no reason and might not even know that they're already using an NFT. But oh my God, I hate NFTs. NFTs are horrible. NFTs are ruining the world. Yes. But might be using an NFT while saying that. Funny stuff, right? Speaking of NFTs, the NFT Talk Show now has community tokens that you can mint to support the NFT Talk Show. If you would like to support us, we're doing it blockchain style. Go ahead and hop on our website, click on the link that says NFT token, or go on our Twitter and check our pinned tweet and follow the link. Okay, that is the only place you should follow. Don't go anywhere else. We've been talking scams. We don't want anybody scamming you. Um, yes. So, yes, click on our pin tweet on Twitter and go ahead and mint a community token to support the NFT Talk Show. Another example of a major brand that has come to use the NFT technology is Nike. Nike with their swoosh. So Nike swoosh, similar to what you would, again, a loyalty program. When you have a dot swoosh name, you get a lot of different perks for having a dot swoosh and a lot of things being built out for dot swoosh owners, right? Again, NFT. But NFTs are bad, right? And yet you're going to be interacting with an NFT very soon. And I think, personally, I think very soon we're going to start seeing, like, you want to go to a concert, NFT, basketball game, NFT, you want to pump gas, NFT. So are we still going to hate NFTs then? I don't know. Mm-hmm. So let me also be very clear about something. All NFTs do not come with a financial transaction. Um, Again, like for example, the Nike dot swoosh, there is no financial transaction involved to have a dot swoosh, right? So how can you be scammed? So there are some use cases for NFTs where it has no financial transaction involved. So this technology is being used for something that has no financial transaction involved. Maybe it's being used to build a community, no financial transaction involved. But there are some that, again, will have a financial transaction involved, like your gym membership, for instance. You could purchase an NFT that, lets you into the gym. Of course, you do that already. You pay at the gym to get in. So if you owned an NFT financial transaction, it would be the same process, but different technology. All right. So I am not sure what I have not debunked, and I'm not sure what I have not made clear, but I am more than happy to do a follow up of this particular episode if there's something that I have missed. Um, I think I have been very, very clear that yes, bad actors can get their hands on the non fungible token and the tech behind it and the blockchain tech behind it and use it to do bad things. but that does not mean it's the fault of the NFT, does not mean it's the fault of the blockchain. It just means it's the fault of the bad person using it. And same way, again, that a bad person can get a hold of an email address and use it to scam people, or get a hold of your phone number and use it to call you to try to scam you into buying something or parting with money, right? So yeah. So there's this YouTube channel that I was watching the other day, and it was showing some phone scammers that would call old people and kind of scam them out of their money, social engineer them into, parting away with money. And it was very intricate. It was a very intricate scam. And this YouTuber had sent like these, I think it was glitter boxes or fart boxes or something, to their head office, or where the scams were being taken place, or the calls were being taken place. And you know, with the publicity that it got, a lot of those scam centers got shut down. But again, so because they were using a telephone to make these phone calls and using a computer to make these scams, does that mean the telephone and the computers are scams? They're not. So that is pretty much just the point that I'm trying to make. Okay, that the tech is good. With that said, I am very excited for the future of NFTs. Again, I am more on the art side of things, but I do have, obviously I'm exposed to the other side of things, and I do see some of the things that are being built out within the space. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited for more people to be open minded about discovering some of the things that will be done using the blockchain technology, in terms of, like, again, art and gaming. We have sandbox metaverses, a lot of cool fun stuff. This is the future. I'm sure there were people that were resistant to the internet when it first started. I've seen headlines like, the internet is a scam, beware, they're going to take us. Well, they actually did take us all to another dimension, didn't they? But yeah, people were resistant to the internet. But look at us today. We all use the internet. Like, well, at least most of us do, right? All right, so that is going to be it for this episode of the NFT Talk Show, powered by the Champagner Social Club. And if you have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe on our channels, follow us on our socials. I really hope this has been very informative, because I know there is so much misinformation out there about NFTs. And I would really, really like to counter that. If there is something I did not answer that you still have questions about, go ahead and shoot us a DM, send us an email. I would be more than happy to answer any of your questions. And if you enjoyed this episode and any of our other episodes, hey, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell their cousin, to tell their grandfather, to tell the whole community to listen to Tony Payne, that's me, on the NFT Talk Show. All right, you know what it is. I will catch you on the blockchain. Bye.